3 Count Thursday is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app, that's arenaeats.app, for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order? This past Sunday, of course, Saturday and Sunday, WrestleMania weekend, WrestleMania Saturday, WrestleMania Sunday. We're obviously not going to go match to match on this thing or anything like that, but let's start with best match of the 2-night spectacular. Intern Mark, what was your best match of WrestleMania?
My best match, I really enjoyed the Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. I liked that a lot. The story, I liked everything about it. I liked Bianca taking the championship. I think that was my favorite. I don't know if that was necessarily the best match, but it was my favorite.
Very good. Matt, how about you?
Yep, same exact one. I thought that was match of the night for both nights. Cesaro Rollins was very, very close second for me. So if I was going to just say that to be different from Mark, then I would, but I'm going to agree with Mark since he and I are better friends than Ryan and Jim.
That's true. We have documented that actually.
BFF.
On this show. Tim, your match of the weekend.
I'm split. I'll take one from each night. The triple threat main event from WrestleMania Sunday. The best triple threat match of all time. I'll go on record. It's better than WrestleMania 20. It's better than the women's triple threat from 32, I think. This is it. And then Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and John Morrison. My God, That is a fantastic match. The best celebrity match in WrestleMania history.
That's true.
That is 100% true. Yeah, I was.
Bad Bunny did a full heat.
Yeah.
He did the whole match by himself. And Damian Priest was in there for like a minute.
And then you got pinned on Raw.
Yeah. Didn't he get like punched in the dick or something? I don't
Probably. Miz.
Yo, dick twist.
He got, he got pinned by a dude in his underwear. So.
Hey, man, the Miz is looking cut, though.
Yeah, apparently.
You marry Maurice, you're going to have to do some upkeep.
Well,
you got to.
Ain't that the truth?
If your dad's helping you do your landscaping, you're going to be in good shape. More like 5 minutes of Ms. and Mrs. And that was
I haven't caught this week's actually, but Ryan, your match of the weekend, best match of the weekend.
I'm going to agree with Matthew and Mark down on the bottom. Your first one, well, they're down on the bottom of my screen. I'm not sure where everything works on the actual whatever. It doesn't matter. Bianca Belair. I thought that told such a great story. How her hair was used against her the entire match, and that was really the ultimate turning point in the match. Followed by my second favorite, just like Matt said, Cesaro and Seth Rollins. I think like this was Cesaro's big coming out party, and hopefully this sets up some programs for him in the future where we actually see a Cesaro World Championship, which is overdue and well deserved for such a great utility guy like Cesaro.
Yeah, that one was really good. Mine, I'm kind of at a tie. I thought the Bianca Sasha match from Saturday and the triple threat from Sunday were just so good. I mean, when you're talking main events, I mean, those two matches were the best too, and those two were in the correct spots both nights. And we'll talk about one night versus 2 nights and when one night or both nights may be in April of 2022 coming up in the question of the week. But yeah, I thought that both main events were just spectacular. And tied up night one brilliantly, a great night one. The main event Sunday maybe redeemed a not so great night overall, but two great main events. Devin says the SmackDown Women's Championship match was his. Jason says the best match was watching Titus wrestling with his facial expressions, not to look unamused every time Hogan said the word brother. Devin also said his second favorite match was WWE versus Mother Nature. Yeah, Saturday. I thought the WWE did a really good job at dealing with a tough situation with the weather. I saw some people saying like that should be the end of WrestleMania in outdoor settings. I disagree. Look, every sporting event deals with it. Concerts deal with it. This is the first time WWE's had to deal with it, and professionals did what professionals do, and they handled it really well. So it won't and shouldn't be the last time we see WrestleMania outdoors. So then on the other side of that conversation,
real quick, do you guys still have your picks? How did you do night one and night two?
I
okay.
I didn't do great.
I know night two, I got two matches right.
I had Lashley, Cesaro, AJ, and Almost.
Bobby!
That I think I went 6 for 7 on night
Bobby!
1. Night 2.
Even say it.
I had 1, 2. I had 3.
Okay, so I'm not the only one that laid an egg on night two.
Yeah, because I was shocked that they actually put the title on Rhea. I was shocked they actually took the title off Big E.
See, those are the two I got right.
And I was shocked that Randy Orton beat The Fiend.
I think most people.
Yeah, I was shocked by that one for sure.
Like, out of my mind, shocked.
I think I got Kevin Owens right. I know I picked Apollo Crews because Big E was wrestling in the hometown, and I'm
factual.
Pretty sure I picked Rhea Ripley. So, but just those three on that.
Yeah, I had three winners right on Sunday. I had 1, 2.
I only got 3 on Saturday, so I didn't do good.
I had
all weekend.
I had 4. I had 4 correct on Sunday. So I had half the match winners correct for the weekend. But on the scorecard, so Friday or Saturday night was I had an 80 out of 160 on possible points. Sunday I had 68 out of 160 for a 148 out of 320.
Yeah, we should really do that more often. We should really stick to that this year. We should starting with WrestleMania Backlash.
Yeah, can we? Okay.
Hey, would you rather, Ryan? Would you rather this pay-per-view be called WrestleMania Backlash, or
how dumb do wrestling fans have to be? Of course, it's WrestleMania Backlash. It is the backlash of. You don't have to spell it out. You don't fucking have to do it.
What if they renamed it Great Balls of Fire?
Nope. Why? That's a stupid. No.
Would you take WrestleMania Backlash
over Great Balls of Fire?
Either WrestleMania Backlash or Great Balls of Fire.
I would rather WrestleMania Backlash because the WrestleMania has always just been understood.
He raked my back.
What we could actually do
is literally raking.
We can call it. This is the fast lane to WrestleMania Backlash.
Why do you say things? Why?
Beep beep. Did you guys see the meme of them putting WrestleMania in front of every pay-per-view title for the rest of the year? WrestleMania SummerSlam,
WrestleMania Survivor Series, WrestleMania Night of Champions. Look, I know I've
Money in the Bank.
You know, I know I've defended Great Balls of Fire. I know I've defended Roadblock. I know but come on, like I know we made a lot of pirate merchandise. I know we had a 30-ton pirate ship on Sunday, but really? Are we milking this a little too hard, guys? Just a little bit too hard. Come on.
When is WrestleMania Backlash?
3 weeks? No, it's later in May. I think it's the end of May, actually.
Let me look.
May 20.
WrestleMania Backlash.
It is on May or may not. Watch it this time.
It is May 16.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a sleep in night or some shit.
Sure, like you're not watching.
Live from the Yingling Center in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, I almost forgot for a second that the Thunderdome was in a new location. Then, like, Drew and Braun are arguing, and I see, like, a bulletin board behind them. I'm like, oh, yeah, they're at a college joint now. Forgot about that. But worst. Ryan, we'll go back your way first. Your worst match of the weekend.
Raw after Mania.
Fair.
Any match? All right, no, that's not true. Any match that had Natty Neidhart in it. Either of the two. Those are that would match.
Tim.
I'm going to say that the worst match of the night was that tag team turmoil match.
Fair.
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah, the tag team turmoil and then the subsequent tag title match were both just flaming bags of shit.
Mark.
Boy, I'm on the same page as everybody else.
Oh, hi, Mark.
That tag team. Hi, boys. That tag team turmoil was trash.
Yeah,
It was
those
so
were
bad.
those are my lowest rated matches of the
Oh,
of the
They
weekend.
both got B's.
My
WrestleMania got an S.
the Fiend Randy Orton wasn't far behind if we're actually.
that was disappointing.
And look,
Let's
I
talk
get it.
about it.
Let's talk about it because like I get it. Like the match, it wasn't necessarily about the match. It was about Alexa and the Fiend. But like, maybe my biggest problem with it is that it went on first.
Yeah.
I feel if that match is third on the card, fourth on the card, I'm probably fine with it. But you come off a high that was Saturday night, and that's how you start WrestleMania Sunday.
The crowd was hot for the Fiend in that match.
Yes.
And then they just took all the air
Yeah,
out of
I
the-
felt like they popped them like a balloon.
And you already know you're following that match with the shittiest of shit matches that you're going to have on your WrestleMania card. You cannot put that match in that spot.
It was in the 2 spot. Match 2 is the worst spot.
Chris Jericho told us that
You gotta
Uh-huh.
plug the 2 hole for
on
sure.
the on the Broken Skull.
I didn't find the Randy Orton Bray Wyatt match that offensive.
I mean, I don't
I
think
feel like you're not the biggest Fiend fan though in this group.
I love the Fiend.
you also love.
I
Randy
don't think
more
I
than
don't
everyone else in
I
this.
also don't think that the Fiend losing is the absolute worst thing for the Fiend. and
I
that
don't
he's
think it is
automatically
either.
dead.
Well,
No.
I'm not necessarily upset at his loss. I don't think the Fiend and Randy Orton have great chemistry to begin with. So I think having him
Yeah.
Randy in that storyline is what bothered me more than the Fiend losing to Randy Orton.
The only person that the Fiend has good chemistry with, or Bray Wyatt has good chemistry with in the ring, is Roman Reigns. I don't think I've ever really seen a great Bray Wyatt match.
I mean, he had
I
good.
feel like him and Seth at Sands of Time was real good,
You didn't watch it.
from what I heard.
What day was that on?
I don't know, Thursday?
Halloween.
Halloween Thursday?
Halloween was late last year.
It was always on the 31st.
Yeah, always
Um,
was.
It's always on the 31st. No, like I just don't think he's not a match guy for me. It's everything else.
I love the Fiend. Here's what I don't like about the Fiend.
Three Count Thursday is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app. That's arenaeats.app for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order?
Okay, but I can say the same thing about literally every other wrestler I like.
Mojo Raleigh.
Yeah, he's kind of clunky.
And he's friends with Gronk.
He's clunky in the ring.
Baron
But
Corbin.
He's got Baron Corbin. Oh man,
He's got cool
Clunky.
tattoos.
and I really I don't like what they did with his. He had the coolest theme in wrestling, and then they added that stupid horn section to make him king.
I can believe that. I co-sign that.
Coolest theme in wrestling, and then all of a sudden, you got to put monarchical stuff in there because he's a goddamn king.
Well, he's the
hell
king.
outta
Come on.
Yeah, the crown and scepter do that for me. I don't need anything else.
Which and this is
WrestleMania Backlash.
This-
You need reminded.
this is one of my favorite parts of like my wife is not a wrestling fan, but you know the pandemic has forced her to watch more wrestling with me than I think she ever thought was going to be a thing. Because like
She has no excuse.
there's
to run
nobody
anywhere.
there's nobody coming over to watch wrestling with me anymore. And like I remember she's watching
Oh,
Baron.
I feel sad for my husband sitting out there by himself. I'll go sit with him.
Pretty much.
Ryan couldn't come over this weekend.
It's just him and the piggy bank. They're just there.
He's a keeper, Jim.
She's watching Corbin come out one time and she goes, so I'm sure they sell like the crown and scepter and stuff on the WWE shop, right? And I go, no. She goes, why? So like she's like going through all of these like different things, like Riddle, love him or not, like the flip flops because he kicks off the. She's starting to go through all these different things that like it is so blatantly obvious that they should be selling these and they're not.
They don't sell Riddle flippy flops?
I think they do.
Oh,
sell
do they?
Riddle flops.
They probably don't right now, but they probably will once it's like time to wear flip.
A little bit warmer. But there's been a few things.
Oh, actually, they don't. They sell socks, slippers.
Okay, socks makes
and
zero
shoes.
sense.
Yeah, like the guy
Right,
who
you
wrestles barefoot. Give him. Let's
Yeah.
market socks.
Matt Riddle.
Sell socks.
Riddle doesn't have any of the footwear, by the way.
But yeah, like, she's still blown away because this was like back in the summer. She's still blown away that they didn't sell crown scepter for King Corbin.
I mean, who's
He's upset.
really buying a crown and scepter? The flip flops I can see, like people would buy and use those, but like, what jackass is going to buy a crown and scepter?
I mean, like 20% of every independent show crowd.
The kids would
Every
love it.
jackass that carries a belt.
I mean, the belt's a little different. I've never owned a belt.
Oh
before,
my
but-
god. Is this the worst effing shirt I've ever seen in my life? I'm putting it in the chat. For Matt Riddle's got a shirt. I'm gonna put it in this chat.
Where can I
too.
buy the RVD rolling papers? Let's get real for a second.
Right?
I mean, if it's not the Natty Paws Out shirt, then no, it's not the worst shirt.
It is a shirt with an eagle on a perch that says Travis and I are flying high.
Oh, I remember him wearing that one on an episode of Raw. Yeah, that
Who's Travis?
Yeah, I was just gonna
the
ask.
Is that
eagle,
name
I
of his-
guess.
Isn't that his scooter?
Maybe,
Oh.
I don't remember who the F Travis is.
possibly.
Travis.
But yeah, that's a pretty bad shirt.
King of the Stupids.
That is most certainly a bad shirt.
Don't love that.
Like I
what-
liked everything that happened with the Fiend and Alexa and
Yeah, I didn't
Randall.
necessarily. Again, match placement I think is big for me, and I hated the fact. Like I thought that was a terrible way to
So
start
Tag Team Turmoil
WrestleMania
Stage
Sunday.
2, what do you start Mania with? Sheamus beating Riddle?
Sure.
Sheamus, and Sami Zayn, that had a fun
And then
payoff.
aren't you afraid that the recency of the Fiend losing down the card will taint that main event? Because if you don't want
I
the
don't
Fiend
know.
to lose, you piss people off. The boos are out of the way. Match 2, match 3. By the end of the night, you're ready to wrap it up with the good main event. The Fiend losing is already out of your mind.
I don't know.
I mean,
I think if you
Had Lesnar lose or beat The Undertaker, and then 2 matches later was the Daniel Bryan moment that everyone popped for.
That's fair.
but I think okay, so
That's a great call, Matt.
Owens and Zayn, and then of course you had the post match payoff where Owens stuns Logan Paul. I think if
Ooh,
you
what a
put,
payoff.
I mean, people were booing the shit out of Logan Paul, and they like cheered the fact that he got stunned. Like, it's not a great WrestleMania moment, but people popped for it. They didn't pop for the Fiend, did they? They didn't pop for the end of that opening match. So
They popped for the Fiend his entire entrance.
but you switched those two.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the pop.
Yeah. The match they
Yeah,
put on first. What they put on first was the Fiend being reincarnated and coming out of a box. Because anything that comes out of a box is over. Don't you know that? Like,
That's
after
true.
the Fiend comes out,
Sorry, Mr. Cornette, I
the
forgot.
match is over. Technically, Orton Fiend was match 2. The whole stuff at the beginning was all that mattered.
That's a fair point.
That kind of a fair
And
point
here's
as
the
well.
deal.
And then it gets Alexa over in this new character.
I feel like we've numerously said on this show that matches don't really matter, moments matter. And the Fiend entrance was the moment that people are going to remember.
Yo, coming out of that Jack in the Box was
That was fucking.
sick.
That was pretty cool.
nice.
That was good.
That was cool.
Sick.
And I mean, the Alexa part was pretty awesome too.
It was dope.
It was
So-
cool.
I
The
mean, it
reason why
sucks
the
to see the
fans-
guy that walks through hell lose to one RKO. It doesn't necessarily make a ton of sense. I'm not going to discredit that anger.
After he no-sold every other move in that match.
But this
Right.
but this angle deals with the supernatural.
It's Kurt Angle.
Yes. Eric Angle.
It's true.
And
true.
A cute angle.
we don't know what the Alexa character did to the Fiend to weaken him to
We
the
have
point.
an idea what she did to weaken him.
Voodoo.
Oh,
Oh,
Yo, she was bleeding Papa Shango blood. Like, she was Papa Shangoing all over her face.
she was.
Yeah.
And then tweeted the next day, wearing mascara in the rain, and put that picture up there.
Well, that was Lexi Kaufman.
Oh, that was like
Yeah, that
That's
wasn't
fair.
Alexa
That's
Bliss.
fair. My bad.
Yeah.
all right.
That
You're
was Mrs. Ryan Cabrera. That
I'm so
wasn't.
sorry. On the way down.
your grades for this show. Intern Mark.
For both of them total,
Sure.
I think I would give it. I'm going to say a B plus total. I was entertained more so in night 1 than night 2, but overall I did enjoy it. And I went into night 2. I was really excited. I had a lot of excitement for it, and I was a bit let down, to be completely honest with you.
Very good, Matt.
So,
How about you?
Night 1 was an A. Night 2 was a C. Brings us to a B.
Tim?
Night 1 was an A plus. Night 2 was like I think it got brought up to a B plus because I really am I'm very high on the main event. So yeah. So it averages to like a high B plus.
Very good. Ryan?
Yeah, I gave night 1 an A, night 2 a B minus. So I will also call it a B plus.
In terms of my match grades, night 1 had a B. Night 2 had a B minus. So overall, it was a B.
I'm shocked that night 1 got a B.
On feel, night 1 was higher, but grade wise as written down, night 1 came out to a B for match grade.
And night 2 was a B minus for you.
It was.
So what?
Shane McMahon bumping his ass off in the
Jim?
sickest bump you saw all weekend.
Time out. Jim has the lowest grade of all.
I can't.
Right.
New year,
This is
new.
the last,
No,
this is the
no,
last Recount
no.
Thursday ever.
Yes.
Boy,
Just in time for the new branding. Okay, so let me get this straight. Did the tag team turmoil get a DNF? Like, did it get a 0?
Those
Did
were
it, like,
those were C minuses. Both of those were C
Hit him with the
minuses.
That
DNF.
was a C minus.
Oh, Tim's gonna lose it.
I'm about to.
What did
It's
Bob
not
Lashley?
The COVID shot's not gonna get me. If this effing guy gonna tell me that Red Night 1 was a B, you get the B out of here.
All right, what did you give Lashley match? Bobby again. So you played the sounder, of course.
That one. That one had an A minus.
Okay, what did the Miz Morrison match get
Where's that one at?
with Bad Bunny?
I think I put that one. That one's down for a B.
B for
Okay.
Bunny.
The New Day tag match.
Tag match B.
Shane and Toot Toot Man.
B minus.
Cesaro, Sethy Boy.
A minus.
Tag team turmoil you said was C minus.
C minus.
And Bianca Belair and Sashi.
A.
How are you ending up with a B then?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I added up. I mean, I added the numbers. Divide by
I feel
7.
like that's probably close.
Yeah, I added the point.
That's 70. That 70 tag team turmoil brought it down a bit.
Yeah. Add the points. Divide by 7. Came out to an 80. Came out to like an 85 point.
I don't know how Bad Bunny, the celebrity tag team match and the WWE tag team title match is the same grade.
Bad Bunny showed.
He did.
He really did. He did a Panama Sunrise or whatever we call it
This shit is an A.
in the WWE.
And almost his hot tag was probably the hottest.
I don't know
hot
if it's
tag.
an A.
What, the Bad Bunny match is an A? Is not an A?
It might be an A minus B plus. I don't think
That's
it's an A.
For a celebrity, it was an A.
Could you also put that above the Seth Rollins Cesaro match? Was clearly the A.
Here's why I put it above that.
Your expectations should not hinder the match.
It's not. Cesaro and Seth gave us a sliver of what they can do. They gave us like their hottest 9 minutes. How long? They went 11. Okay. They gave us like their hottest 11 minutes. It's great, but it's a fraction of what they can give us.
Right.
And Bad Bunny didn't even rap. It's a fraction of what he could give us.
He
That's
came out on
right.
an effing truck.
He should have
He
been
didn't need
rapping.
to rap.
My
I mean,
uncle drives a truck. He doesn't get an A.
your uncle
uncle
drove
rap?
him to the.
You can't say they just get like they're not going to get a longer match time. That's a non-title match. Like Seth Rollins versus Cesaro had nothing really on the line.
Right, but what I'm saying is that like, in order for like, it's a given that that's a great match. Like going in, we knew that there were 2 matches guaranteed that were gonna exceed like meet expectations and beyond.
But
That was one of them.
But doesn't the finish of that match with Cesaro actually going over, getting his first singles win at WrestleMania, give that more credence to it?
It gives it the fact that like, yes, they did the right thing, but to me, the excitement that was provided from the tag team match was more than the feel-good aspect of Cesaro getting his first win.
But I mean, I think we all knew Bad Bunny and Priest are winning that match.
I mean, yeah, I had them.
I
But
didn't though.
I didn't think Bad Bunny was going to be that competent of a wrestler.
No, I didn't either, but you knew that team was winning the match. Like Cesaro.
I had Cesaro winning.
Well, I did too, but I wasn't sure about it. I was sure like Bad Bunny's not losing that match.
I would have put the house and the farm on Cesaro.
Okay, fair enough.
I had Rollins winning,
it's-
so
See, I had Cesaro, but I thought the Bad Bunny thing wasn't going to be over immediately, and we'd get some draw over to Raw, and it would be done on
And
Raw. Is
also-
kind of what I thought.
There's also a lot of like hair splitting too. Like when you're picking like the like
no pun
the
intended.
best matches of WrestleMania. Like I picked Bad Bunny at night 1, but really, I think with the exception of Tag Team Turmoil,
You said
And-
hair splitting.
like
And they were splitting a bad buddy.
I would rewatch Cesaro and Rollins, the Raw Tag Title match. I'm not giving him this. The Raw Tag Title match, the
right,
the
we
Bad
all
Bunny
are.
tag match, and the women's title match. They're all really close. They're all like a point or 2 away from each other.
Right.
So like it's really like how thin you're cutting it. But either way, like it's still night 1 was shaping up to like make this WrestleMania. How good night 1 was shaping up to make possibly 37 be the best WrestleMania of all time. If if night 2 would have stuck harder.
See, and I think this is the great segue. Night 2's never going to. It's never going to.
I think it will.
It do you enjoy? I don't know. What is one thing you enjoy?
Pizza.
Your first slice of pizza
Mhm.
is always better than that second slice of pizza.
No.
Your first roller coaster ride of the season
Well, that's a
is
horrible,
always
that's a
more
horrible
exciting than
call.
the second roller coaster ride of the season.
Well, the second one never happens because I
Yeah,
if
the
I
second
put on
one-
I'm done.
The second one never happened, right?
We'll have to work on that, Jim.
No.
Again, that's a great story
No, we
to
don't.
tell one day.
Yeah. Three Count Thursday is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app, that's arenaeats.app, for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order?